All right, so I have a number of announcements to make. Okay, so I have a bunch of activities we could do, and I also wanted to announce that Jay, if you didn't see on our fan page, he's gonna be moving on to bigger and better things. He's gonna be leaving the Let's Play. Is that correct, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be going elsewhere.
So
for time.
Okay. We don't want to disclose any personal information because we don't want you to end up on one of those like serial killer shows. We thought it'd be a good idea then to like sort of trade off the controller because there's 3 areas left. I could play this part, then Doug could play the next part, and then Jay can finish out.
Okay, well we're both about the same skill level, so it's not like
about.
Excuse me.
Well, technically
Sorry.
Jay's because you
No.
beat the game in like under 2 hours.
Okay, but you're right. That was
It was like
unnecessarily
an hour
arrogant.
and 50 minutes.
We're of the same skill level essentially. You may be better.
I beat it in like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
It's the same.
Well, I beat it in like.
Alex, don't.
35 minutes.
Well, I mean that's the official record, but you know, of course, there was some cutscene glitches.
Right. Your thumbs were a little bit numb.
You know, I ran into a couple of corners here and there, but I mean, it was really 34.
Okay, I talked to Alex about it. He was okay with it. So I thought about having like an award. It's gonna be a dime in this case.
Okay.
Because now we're doubling the ante basically. So it's like it's like Mario Party. It's like 3 awards. It's gonna be it's like shocking scare, most quality kill, and cheapest nonsense. Like on my Let's Play, let's say, like I potentially could win all 3. Like Alex will be the judge, and he'll look through all 3 of our playthroughs, the 3 different areas, and he'll be like, okay, like that was really cheap. What happened to Doug? But that was even cheaper. What happened to Kyle? So he gets the dime for that.
I'm gonna have to write down these categories and then make up a few of my own.
And one more thing is that I thought because Alex is also the judge, he can make a challenge, like a handicap for each one of us, if he so wanted to.
So, Kyle, your stipulation is before you're allowed to kill a zombie, you have to say 3 nice things about it, and they have to be independently nice about the zombie, and they have to be individual for each zombie. So you can't, like, say you've got a nice shirt, but you could say he's got a nice red shirt if he does have a red shirt. So
There's also only like 4 different zombie model types, so good luck. This is the scariest part of the mansion, because you're like,
the scary music.
Oh my God, I'm having PTSD. No, someone help me.
you know what you need to do.
Yeah, I remember.
You need to grope that statue's kitty. The tile itself isn't like nestled into where the statue is, but when you push it there, it just kind of automatically goes. Woo.
Yeah. Because I think
That's the most unexplainable part of this whole game.
That's the most.
Yeah.
It's never easy.
Oh, I'm gonna die. This is how I'm gonna die.
Hurry, hurry.
I'm doing
Hurry,
it.
hurry,
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
no,
World
no,
star.
No, it's done.
World
It's
star.
done. He failed.
Alex, I really want you to know this could potentially be the cheap nonsense award. Okay. If I die this way,
Hey,
that would be the cheapest nonsense.
Stop reminding him of awards that can or can't be won.
I'm coming up with my own awards.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Never slip.
You got it, baby. Now look at this. How? Feel free to just shoot that in the air.
no, don't shoot it in the air. You're gonna
Free
need
Palestine.
Oh no.
That's a
Yeah.
very obscure reference to the very first video game I ever made. It was a survival horror game. I made this in college. Jay was on my team, but you were in the Russian wilderness, and it was like a kind of like a stealth Metal Gear style game. But the only thing I was able to actually model up all the way was like a whole like snowy field with trees, one single log cabin, and a really nice AK model that you could shoot. And so a good buddy of ours comes up when we're showing this off at the end of the year creative festival, and he's like, oh, like, you know, you should call this game Free Palestine. And then he just goes into the only log cabin, just shoots at nothing, and just goes, yeah, Free Palestine, and then just starts shooting the gun in the air. And he's like, all you gotta do is just change this to like more of like a desert theme, and you actually got a game. I'm like, man, I went to the wrong major.
And my rule applies to other enemies.
Oh, but you
as
didn't
well.
say that.
I said zombies, but I mean other enemies as well.
Okay, well, I gotta think. Hopefully I didn't trigger. Okay, hello. We have a very large,
I don't think you can-
voluptuous
I don't think
rump.
we can hear you.
That's okay, though. That was the rules.
Okay. That's fine.
I think his legs are shapely, and shapely is typically has good connotations. I already said his rear is very nice and attractive to me as the opposite sex, even though I am a mammal and he's an insect. And the fangs look well developed and as if he has been the dentist within the last 2 years, which is the average for the United States, but not the average for England. And so,
now you make it.
superior player.
Suck down that sweet leaf, son. Doug.
Okay, 3 things.
Oh my god.
The thing is, his teeth though look like they have a very limited amount of plaque, and also that again, this is perhaps not the average in America, but I'm sort of losing my train of thought. He has kind of a gray tint to him, which makes him unique, and I'll return very shortly to dispatch him.
Do you see anything you could touch?
Touch?
You can grab?
Do you mean these exposed wires?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
Perfect.
And I complimented him.
Yeah, it looks like a child's drawing.
It looks like James Hunter. What?
Oh.
What is that?
That's
It's
some
just-
cheap
That's
You just
nonsense.
get poisoned
Nonsense
by its
right there.
blood.
That's not cheap nonsense. That's just clever design.
No, see, Jay's just trying to.
That is
preempt
kind
it.
of cheap nonsense. I've never seen that happen.
There you
but
go.
check you. See if you got poison.
I think I did, which would be cheap, grade A cheap nonsense.
Well, I don't know about grade A. That's up for me to decide.
These are all matters of
Oh my
scholarly
god.
debate.
Alex, please keep.
That's
it down.
fucking stupid.